Green Lawn and 6 Mile. He was hesitant to flip on the left blinker and turn. "I can go back if you don't think she's ready."
"For God's sake," Olena shouted. "I am ready. Take me to my new life. Allow me to press on, move past all of this misery and dread, and march to the beauty and surrender of what can only be described as hope." She sighed.
"Was that deep enough? I'm trying to get as deep as Maya Angelou."
"Well, may I suggest you try a little harder?" her dad said.
"You're almost there, baby,"
her mother reassured her. Olena's eyes rolled hard enough to fall off the page, and they landed on a box of her father's business cards, which was stuffed underneath the seat. Again, her father belittled her, while her mother tried to repair what was already shattered, her daughter's self-esteem. But Olena was working hard to correct that herself, and she wasn't going to give up. Not before she could stare in the mirror and love the reflection glaring back. That was the goal, and Olena wasn't going to give up until she accomplished that along with so many more. Instantly, Olena felt the pain again, tried hard to exercise restraint. She was stronger than that. She would chant. The past deserved to stay there. But Stan was her everything, or so her mind said. Even though they were young, he was still all that she wanted at that time. Now all that she wanted was to get away, and so she chose to attend a historically black university in the District of Columbia, because it was far enough for her to feel like she was escaping. In Detroit, she had to face the reality of a situation that was too hard for her to leave behind: the loss of her first love. She had only seen pictures of the administration building at the university and 2 other photos. She had selected that particular college mainly because they had accepted her, and Olena strived to be accepted, not only by a school, but by others. "I can't wait to be grown," she mumbled. "Being grown is so overrated," her mother replied. "Enjoy being young. Youth only comes once." Young and stupid, she told herself. Young and dumb. Young and vulnerable. Young and misled. Being grown gave her choices that she herself could make. Being young meant she had to do what her parents told her to do, when all they ever said was what not to do. Nearly 3 hours had passed, and Olena's eyes had closed shortly after her father took exit 2B onto Interstate 75 from the John C. Lodge, leaving Detroit and heading for Toledo and Flint. She was now awake, but allowed her eyes to remain closed, relying instead on what she could hear rather than see: the sounds of her parents and their discussions on finances and retirement. "Just be proud that the child is going to college, Eugene."
"I am proud, but I also wanted to retire. What was wrong with her staying at home and going to Wayne State? Now we have to pay tuition, room and board, and allowance. She could have gotten student loans. It would have been better for us."
"But it wouldn't have been better for her," her mother said. She fought for her children, even the 2 boys who were hers by marriage, not birth. "I don't want any child of mine bogged down with student loans for 10 years after she graduates. That don't make no sense," her mother exclaimed. Olena opened her eyes. "Don't make no sense," Olena repeated, shaking her head. "And you're a teacher for the Detroit Public Schools. But then again, you do teach special ed." "I know I didn't hear you say something smart."